Hey, it's Ben from Ben in the Backpack, and today I'm not with a backpack and I'm not at the airport, I'm not traveling. And you may be wondering why that is. You haven't seen a video recently on Ben in the Backpack. Well, that's because I live in the Middle East. I live in Israel, a little outside Tel Aviv, and I was meant to be this weekend in New York City for a work event, and I was excited to show you around New York. I used to live in New York for many, many years. It's one of my favorite cities in the world, a lot to do there, tons to see, tons of things to experience, and I was excited to bring some of that to you in between work experiences. And also to show you the incredible work experience that is happening right now this weekend in New York that I was pumped and fired up for. But if you've been following the news, there is a war that has broken out here in the Middle East, encompassing the entire region from the Mediterranean here in Israel all the way to the Arabian Gulf on the other side of the region, and in fact, actually spreading out to the Caucasus and to Western Mediterranean. It's unfortunately spreading and spreading. And so we're not traveling. Airports have been shut down. Air travel across the entire region, not just here in Israel, but everywhere has been shut down. The world's busiest airport, Dubai International, was actually locked down just yesterday again with another drone attack on the airport. So it's a very scary time. It's an unnerving time. It's a time of a lot of unknowns and not so much travel. So I'm home, in home with my family, which is where I should be, and not traveling right now. But how is this feeling? What's the experience like? Well, I want to say that I have lived here for a long time, almost a decade. And in that decade, almost a decade that I've been living here, I've ended up traveling to many countries from here, dozens of countries, and have visited so many cultures and met so many people and had incredible experiences from here. But there's one part of the world that I have not had the opportunity and the chance to visit as much as I would like to. And that part of the world is actually my backyard. Now, I've been to the Gulf countries, a couple of them, several times. I happen to be very fond of the UAE, of the United Arab Emirates, of Dubai and Abu Dhabi. But to most of the region, it's at the most a flyover part of the world to me, and even then, not always the case, because it's risky, both for the passport I hold as an Israeli, but also the passport I hold as an American. And after almost a decade of living here and knowing all of the rich cultures and histories and experiences that await you from living here just a short drive away from your own home, I am very cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. I'm a realist at the end of the day, but I also love cultures and I love the world and I love meeting people and I love experiencing all the richness that human society has to offer. And so, from that lens and from that place, I am cautiously optimistic, cautiously, hesitantly optimistic that perhaps we are experiencing right now, as we speak, a reordering of this region to be a place where Ben in the Backpack can go and experience, where other people with their backpack can go and experience, where we can see the ancient civilizations and their relics and the archaeological sites, where we can taste the taste and smell the smells and meet the people and the cultures that are so diverse in this region, so diverse in this region, so many cultures. And so yes, it is unnerving, and I am not in New York filming Ben in the Backpack right now. I'm home, running to the shelter often, sometimes every hour, every half hour on every night, not getting much sleep, very exhausted. But I'm also a little cautiously optimistic that the future for this region, the future for maybe indeed the entire world, could be a little brighter, could be a little better, and that maybe there will be a reality where we can not only take a plane ride and traverse over this region to get somewhere else, but get into our car and drive around and experience the cultures and the world that is just in our own backyard.